Okay. Okay, you can finally hear me. Alright, well, we're gonna get started soon. Today we're gonna be, here we go. Today we're gonna be learning Affinity. It's free design software, kind of like Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, but of course, we don't mess with Adobe around these parts. And it's totally free, so we're gonna try it out. I know some real legit guys like Made by James. Check him out. Actually, I'll pull him up. I'll pull up his info because he's sick. I'm pretty sure he switched over to Affinity not too long ago, maybe. Oh yeah, he's like a Canva dude. Let me go to some of his designs. You gotta see some of this. Yeah, we're gonna kind of go for one of these today. Actually, let's remove this. Let's go here. We're gonna go for this kind of style today. I want to try and make something like this. I've got let's take this. I've got a sticky note drawing that I did, and we are going to use that today as our sort of base. I want to show you, but I'm trying to pull it up. Here we go. Boop. Open photos. There we go. This is my hand, my arm. I've got that tattoo. I kind of did one of these. Drew it up. I had a watch on. I'm going to kind of do this black and white, where black is sort of the line work and shading, and then we're going to have white and sort of the lighter spots. We'll see how that goes. We need to have this in the background. So I've never been in Affinity before, so let's sort of get opened up in there and see how scary it is. Let's do it. It's opening on this monitor. Why? It's not, I guess. Okay. I mean, it looks like anything else. Let's go here. I got a little Gemini chat kind of helping me out. Don't judge. Don't judge. When you open the app, click New Document. All right. Where's that? Here? For a logo, we're going to go with the square canvas. Let's go with the square canvas. 2000 pixel grid. I think it said to do something else. Let's full screen this. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go to File, Place, it says. Place. Alright, we're going to take our little image here. Place it there, I guess. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. That's easy enough. Kind of center our design here. Ooh, I know these controls. Alright. So I got that here now. In the layers panel, lower the opacity about 30 to 50%. Alright, how do we do that? Oh, here. 30? So if I had another layer here and I selected that, this would change back to 100, I would assume. Let's change that to 30 and we'll lock that. Wait, how do I know it's locked? If it's like that, it's locked, I think. Okay. Depending on whether you're using Affinity Designer or Affinity Photo. I hope this is Designer. Yeah, Vector. We're not doing no photo editing. We're designing. Alright, pen tool. If you want perfectly smooth, scalable lines that never get pixelated, use the pen tool. P. Click to create points and drag to create curves. I'm scared. P. Alright, we'll kind of go. Let's kind of get in here a bit. Okay. I've never actually worked in a vector program. I actually do most of my artwork and designs in Procreate on my iPad. I've done some stuff in like Photoshop here and there. But that's like pixel editing, right? That's a little different. I think that's a little different. I don't know how perfect I kind of want to go with the lines here. I mean, I'm sure I can always adjust these more. So let's see here. If you prefer a hand draw feel, no. I know there are ways. There's got to be a way to connect my iPad. I just hit myself in the head. There's got to be a way to connect the iPad and use it as my screen, right? But maybe not without a Mac, because Apple is buns. Alright. Click to create points and drag to create curves. Alright, so if I were to go like this. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, but then it curves it way out to here. Okay. Maybe I didn't like that. Maybe it was too much of a curve. Let's try something like that. Well, yeah, okay. I'm getting the hang of this. I actually went pretty in depth here. Getting the little folds of my skin. The photo reference helped for sure, but so let's try something like that. Okay. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I think we need to outline the whole thing. I almost did it again. Okay. I see. Okay. We'll make sure we have a nice. Let's go in a little bit. Here's a good use for that. Oh, let me go in the middle. Let's go like this, and then finish the curve like this. But how do I make it? Oh, ha. I figured it out. But there's kind of like my watch thing here. Let's go like that. Okay. So this is gonna be kind of interesting. I guess we'll just like do one of these. Alright, I'm getting a little more bold with my pen tool here. Alright. Go in the middle again so we get that good curve all the way through. Boom. Kinda. Yeah, we'll just kind of go straight here. This is where things get hard. We gotta go to the end of the point curve, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I see. But this is where the other hand connects. Pay attention. I'm getting too engrossed in the. Alright, so we're gonna go like here. Boom. We'll just be a little bit more rough here. Okay. So I made the outline. Now I fill and erase, I guess. Since you want a final logo style, stroke settings. Open the stroke panel to adjust the thickness. Where's the stroke panel? Up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then if I go with the pen tool and I reselect all the black areas, will this draw the lines kind of as I... Oh no, what is that? Do I have to connect it? P? Oh, I have to go back to P maybe? So if I go like this... Oh, that's nice. Now what? If your logo has solid, use the fill color. Set this to black. Okay, I see. So if I go like this, boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. See, this is going to be hard. See, what are we going to do down here? We're going to have to open some of this up at some point, right? There's got to be a better way to do this. See, these are all separate too, which probably is not good. Alright, I'm gonna actually take a pause right here. Screen cap what we got. Kind of see how we can erase what we've already got. See if there's any problems with the fact that I've like made separate objects here. Select both the black shape and the white shape. Okay, so I basically just need to... So... Do I need to combine these? How do I go back to here? Oop. Okay. There we go. And then we'll set the opacity of it to like 50. And then we can go ahead and erase the pots. We need to make this white. Let's see, how are we going to do this? We kind of need to maybe right on the base. We want white outline too. Bring this down a little bit. Bam. So, do I close this off without closing it off, you know what I mean? I guess that works. Boom. Select both the black and the white shape, go to top toolbar and click subtract. Where is that? Oh, I can't. Is it because of the opacity? It won't let me subtract. Either way. Select your thick. So, sorry, I'm not trying to not talk much. I'm just trying to learn here. So can I make just a square and make this white? Beautiful. Put that on the bottom. Oh, there. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I even need that, because if I get rid of this, it's just going to be white behind it. Okay, let's just continue doing what we were doing and hoping that it works. We'll set this one to 50. Boom. Set this one to 50. Let's continue on. Let's go more black again. Let's just fill in all the black first. So let's go here. Let's bring it to here. Drag these. How do I move these after I've already made the points? How do I move pinpoints after placing? Switch to A. Okay. That worked, actually. Bring this right here, y'all. Bring this out to the edges. Okay. Bring you to 52. Why not? Have fun. Welcome to the party. Let's fill this one in here too. Let's go in here. I like that. Let's bring this to 50. Let's go in and get this area. Kind of being rough, but I want to kind of see what we can do here. kind of like that. There we go. Kind of get the little curvature there in the fingers. Beautiful. Might bring this down a bit. I think that gets a shape across pretty good. I like that actually. It looks fire. Pop this one down to 50. And we can just merge these, right? See that is nice. Oh, actually one of these was not 50 though, was it? What are you? Oh, they are all 50. For some reason it didn't combine them all at the same opacity, did it? Yeah, it did. It did that. No, it didn't. Interesting. It's like this bottom one is like not 50. Interesting. We'll redo them all at the end, but let's go back into here. Boom, boom. Grab this finger. I don't know if I should leave that gap open or close it. We'll close it. Bring this down. Okay, 50% for you. Let me pull up the chat. I doubt anyone's watching, but you never know. No one's here, okay. Thank goodness no one's watching this. Okay. One more. That's pretty good. This is interesting. Okay. This part's gonna be freaking tricky. Let's start up here actually. Ooh, P. Okay. %. We can kind of just glide those in together. Look at that. That's what real designers do. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see here. I like what we got. We need to figure out what to do here. Let's kind of get this line drawn at least. Boom. Drag this up here. I'll probably do one extra. Oh, one extra pass. Kind of want to do a skinny one here. Boom. Kind of bring these up into here, into the ether. Did that just merge those? That's cool. Okay, I like that. I think. Let me go P. That's all good. 50. You're at 100. You're at 100. Okay. Oh, what happened to this? Wasn't this part supposed to be white? Okay, I can just simply do that. Look how easy that was. Okay. Put that over top because it's kind of a highlight. Get a few more of these black ones in here and we'll be good. Black. This is real nice. Real intuitive. I don't feel like I'm completely lost like in here. This is actually feels a bit like home. Let's go. Probably want to close this up. And of course, I'm not trying to go for perfect like stroke every time. That's what she said. I just kind of want to get a cool hand drawn style in here, like my artwork too. But you know, we just learning. Okay, I'm getting comfortable here, but not too comfortable. Let's see, let's get some of this going on. I like that. Some of the definition on this watch. How do I turn the fill off again? Opacity down. I do one of those. No. Do I do that? I think so. But I want it to be filled. Okay. I gotta confess something though. The only reason I started this stream is because my Claude chat blocked me off until 11. So might have to hop off soon, but I know you will understand. Just go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, what if I do one of these? That kind of gives it a little bit of shape there. Okay. Go with a little bit of this over here. Then we'll do one of these that kind of close this off real tight. Nice. Okay. What is this music? Do you guys hear this nonsense or am I going insane? There we go. It's back. It fixed itself. Let's go here. Boom. I keep taking the fill off but then filling it again, but this is winter shit. I don't know. Okay. I might want to see what we're cooking with. I might want to see what we're cooking with here in a moment. Let's see. I feel like this might benefit from like one more little line here. That's already covered. We'll actually take the fill off for this one and we're gonna mean it. Is there a way to... Oh yeah, double click it, turn it into a smooth line, dude. Look how intuitive this program is. Ooh, what was that? Oh my god, I'm clicking all the buttons. Be done. Perfect. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Those might need to be a bit thicker. Dude, look how easy that was. Everything just works the way you want it to. I don't know how we're going to deal with the tattoo situation. I'll get just a little bit more right in here, and then I think we will call this a success. Okay. So now I need to go through and like fix all these, right? Because if I combine these all, and then we need this on top. Let's go all the way down here. Merge selected. 100. There's a little Procreate trick I learned. Just if you have one of those weird things, just combine all of your layers. Awesome. Turn this off. Turn this to 100. We'll kind of get a good idea of what we got. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Stick them up. Alright, I'm going to add some finishing touches. And then I'll probably call it a night. To go like this. Maybe bring this down a bit. That actually turned out a lot nicer than I thought. I was a little worried. I didn't really like how all this looked. Let's go. Fill that up. Then we'll go like this. Gives it a bit more of a rounded shape, but then I kind of feel like we need to do some here too. Yeah. That was necessary. This part looks a little iffy. Yeah, just fuck it all up. I mean, just move. I mean, yeah. It's very interesting vectors. Like, damn, you can really just keep going. Yeah, that's impressive. Color me impressed. Head to toe. Okay, finishing touches. Let's get a little bit of definition up here. A little bit of this. Nice. See, I feel like that's almost adding too much. Boom. Pull this over here a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear my girlfriend playing GTA in the background, but it's loud. I love it. That's what I live for. Love her to death. Okay. That's nice. Feel like I might be able to get a little bit more curve. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not all that. Sure. Nice. Let's finish this off here. Nice. Set my line thickness a little bigger here, even though it might be a sin to kind of have different line thicknesses. I'm just a baby. I'm new. I'm new at this. I'm baby. Alright, I don't know what I was doing with my shading here, but maybe it was just for the detail. Boop. It's kind of interesting how, like, with vectors, it's so precise. Like, you can really get down there, but it's also, like, so much easier to make it look perfect. Like, it's almost such a level of detail where, like, you get past the point. Like when I watch an Illustrator stuff, I'm so, like, confused. Like, just the perfect curves of every line and everything. I don't know how it works, but it's interesting to see, coming from someone who's only really worked in Procreate or like Photoshop a little bit, but or Krita. Oh, that was good. Oh, look at the depth that added. Actually, let's go. That's good stuff. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can do something here. So let's bring all of these. Let's bring this back to the top. Boom. Boom. Merge selected. I guess I can merge that with the bottom one. Set this to like 75 so I can see through it. Let's try and model these real. Oh, that's painful. Turn this down. Turn our fill off. If you think my drawing is really terrible and it's off and it's like got bad lines, it's actually just the tattoo that this fucker gave me. Not my fault. Promise. I know how to draw. And also, actually, I can just show you. For some reason, we've got watercolor sort of style here. How do we get closer? Watercolor, watercolor, and then here, he just gave up. I don't know what he was doing, dude. I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the heart to tell him. I didn't have the heart to be like, yo, dog, I drew a reference photo. We had a consultation. You said bet. I show up on the day. Half of my tattoo and the design's not even there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to the end. Maybe he's got it. Maybe he's gonna freehand that. Nope. He didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. This dude's putting art on my body that's gonna be there, after I die. And neither of us had the fucking balls to do the basic thing we had to do. Communicate as humans. This is so rough. It's gonna look fire though. I feel like it might have ruined the whole thing, but don't knock it till you try it. Also, they don't know that I'm about to come in here and make a bunch of these into bendy points. That worked out really well. Am I adding points? No, I'm adjusting it, right? No, that's clean. I knew what I was doing. And you didn't trust me. Okay. So we're going to need a few more white highlights. So let's go back here. Select that white. Boom. Go white. Okay. We're going to bring it down here though. What'd I do? Oh. Put that back. Alright. We're going to go kind of just a bit right here. Where else should we? That one's going to be controversial, but we'll see. Do I need these bins? Boom. Merge these. Merge these. Okay. Pop that off. Put this to 100. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. I don't like this right here. But now that I've turned it from a pen tool into like a merged layer thing, I cannot edit these points. But I think it does kind of give it some needed depth. I think it's just off a bit. But yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's sick. How do I go about, is there like a bucket fill tool? No. G. So if I go into this layer, I pick sort of, whoa, mathematics. Oh, because these aren't on the same. Boom. Merge selected. Hey, it works. I don't like this color wheel. I don't know how it works. I guess I do. It's just weird. So how would I do the subtract thing that it was talking about? Like if I want to subtract these layers. the white on. Okay. We're just gonna have to make these the same color. Cool. Let's go with like a browner. Ooh, I don't like that. If it's a vector program, why is it doing that shit? I'm probably doing something wrong, but let's go like that. Dude, I don't know, but it's sick. I don't know, but it's sick. It looks sick. A bit darker on the watch face, maybe. I should go a bit lighter because of the bounce light. There we go. I think it looks worse colored in, but that's what we made tonight. I'm going to save it right there. I'm going to call it good. Thank you, everybody who not watched this live, because I'm here alone. But thanks to everybody that ends up watching this in the future. It might be like 5 people. If you made it to the end, drop a comment or follow, because I really do be grinding out here. Putting in work in, trying to create art that people enjoy. So thank you. And let me save this somewhere. How does this work? I need a folder for like designs. Oof. Affinity designs. I'm gonna do a real stupid thing too and just kind of throw it in here. Guns, test, boom. I think that's cool. And if I wanted to, I could export an SVG. Alright, y'all. Thanks for being here. I will see you in the next one. I'll probably be doing some Blender stuff. We're gaming it up. See y'all next time. Adios.